Hey you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. Today we are going to go ahead and try and attempt to do a simple eye makeup look. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into that video. As you can see, I already have my eyebrows done. If you wanna know how I do my eyebrows, there is a separate video listed on my page for eyebrows only. And yeah, please make sure that you go watch that video as well. But again, today we're just gonna go ahead and focus on the eyes. So stay tuned for the video. So starting off, you're definitely going to need a base. You can always use a primer, but however, me personally being a dark-skinned woman and wanting my colors to be pigmented as possible, I personally use a concealer. I recommend that really for any women of color to use a concealer versus a primer, just because the concealer is obviously going to provide you with a lighter base to work with, which hence makes the colors more brighter. My personal preference when applying my eyeshadow base, I like to use Max Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC45. Now I like to try to go at least 2 shades lighter than my shade, so that's why I chose this one. Now you don't have to use the exact same concealer that I use. There's all kind of choices out there. The most common is the LA Girl Pro Concealers. I've used these as well. The NYX concealer, there's also the NYX white base. So jumping right into it, I usually just squirt a little on the back of my hand. It does not take a lot to cover both eyes. When I apply my concealer for a base on my eyeshadow, I use a flat brush. I personally purchased this brush from Amazon. It came in a set of, I want to say 14, and it was like $8 for a 14-piece brush set. If I can find that in my history, I'll definitely go ahead and link it in the description box down below, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, you just want to dab your brush into the product. I like to go with the natural shape of my eyes where the crease is, so you just go right in it. If you stray away from that, it's no big deal. Let me kind of get in closer for you guys. If you go outside of that, it's no big deal really, because we're gonna go ahead and spread that all over anyways. But that's just the way I like to apply it, and I'll show you what I mean. So as you can see, I definitely got outside the crease with that one. And let me do the other eye really quickly. You're gonna come back in with one of your beauty sponges. Make sure that it is wet. And go ahead and take it and pat it down. One trick that I've learned over the years to give me kind of like a guideliner to help me out when I do my eyeshadow is the use of tape on the corners of your eyes. Now, you want to stray away as much as possible from using your office tape, just because it does have a stronger adhesive, and eventually that could cause damage to your eyes, or cause your eyes to age. Not damage, it'll cause them to age. So I would recommend surgical tape, if you can get access to, you know, that really soft tape, or whatever tape it is that the ladies or whoever uses when they do your eyelash extensions. You can probably look that up. Pretty sure it's really cheap on Amazon. In the meantime, if you don't have it, what you can do is you can take that tape and put it on the back of your skin a few times to lessen the adhesive to the tape, and then go ahead and stick it onto your eyes. Now, when you're placing it on your eyes, it's pretty simple. If you can feel it or if it's uncomfortable, you're not doing it right. Jumping right in, I'm going to try to use or select a palette that I think everyone has or is least familiar with or has access to. I'm going to go ahead and choose the Jaclyn Hill palette. The original one, God, this show's horrible on camera. Anyways, the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. This is a pretty good, this is a pretty good eyeshadow palette in my opinion to start off with if you're just now being introduced to eyeshadows. So for today's look, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this green section. Green is my favorite color. I think it looks really good on me. So we're gonna do this green mossy color, and then we're going to highlight with this green glitter. So starting off, we're gonna dip our brush into this green mossy color. So how I'm gonna apply this, I'm gonna use this dual-ended brush that I got from the Anastasia kit. You don't have to, obviously you don't have to get this, but you want to get a brush. This is a flat brush, but it is also fluffy. So you want to get a fluffy flat brush to apply. I'm going to go ahead and dip into the mossy green. So we're going to go right in and apply that eyeshadow into the eye. Now when I do so, I actually like to pat. I don't just rub, I pat it and build up the color of the eyeshadow. So you just want to pat it. Once you've gotten it to your liking, what we're going to do next, we're going to take a clean, fluffy brush, and then we're just going to kind of take the harshness of the eyeshadow away from the eyes by just doing circular, by doing just small circular motions back and forth, or you can do the windshield, you know, the windshield wiper method as well. Either way. We're going to do a halo eye today. So we're going to go right back into our concealer. Again, I'm using the MAC Longwear Pro Concealer. We're going to go back in with that same flat brush, and I'm going to go right in the center of my eye. And once I'm satisfied with the placement, I'm going to carefully expand to the sides. No particular fashion or form. So now that we have that established, we're gonna go right back into the palette, and we're gonna use these sparkly green color to go ahead and put on top of the concealer that we just laid. So to go ahead and apply the shimmer green on top of the concealer, I'm going to use another flat brush. To make sure that this is a little bit more flawless, I'm just going to come back in around the green highlight that I'm going to come back in around the green shimmer that I just laid with that same deep green, just to kind of make it look flawless and seamlessly. And my eyeshadow look is pretty much done. I'm going to go ahead and throw on some eyeliner, eyelashes, foundation, and do something to my hair, and I will be back to finish off this video for you. guys, and this is my final look. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the description box, in the comment section down below, or you're more than welcome to follow me and DM me on my Instagram. It's the same exact name as my YouTube. That's _so_Katie. Again, thank you so much for watching, and please stay tuned for tomorrow's video.